Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing. Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 277 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. I'm glad you're here. Now, I'm kind of telling on myself in this episode, and maybe you relate, maybe you don't, but I got to tell you, if you're interested in longevity like I am, this is a good episode to take in and also maybe to share. So prior to COVID, my husband and I worked out with a trainer, the same one, for several years. I complained a lot and fought him on things I didn't want to do all the time, all right? Things he knew would give me longevity and keep me safe during my workouts. Things like stretching, foam rolling, doing non-weighted sets for warm-up. I mean, I scoffed at these. Like, I didn't want to do them. I felt like if I didn't just push weight, I wasn't getting a good workout, and that it was a waste of my time. My husband, on the other hand, he never fought him. He just recognized immediately the value of the knowledge behind Kevin's experience with injury and how to prevent it. And he accepted it as a crucial part of longevity and his workout. So fast forward to post-COVID. I mean, obviously for the last 2 years, we weren't doing much at all with Kevin. But my husband has started working out with him again, and I wasn't quite ready to commit yet. But here's the thing. Over the last 3 years, I've been doing my podcast, which takes a lot of self-work, and I've also become an avid podcast listener. Now, one of my favorite podcasts is the Drive podcast by Dr. Peter Attia. Check it out. Even though half the time what he's talking about goes over my head because he talks a lot about science and statistics and all that, but I'm able to understand enough to recognize that he knows a lot about longevity. And one of the keys to longevity is, guess what? Warming up, stretching, doing all the things Kevin wanted me to do, but I thought were a waste of time. Yeah, it seems like it matters a lot. So on my own, I was just running and doing weightlifting classes where nothing against weightlifting classes. If that's what you got, keep doing it. But form is not a priority there. I mean, there's 40 people in the class. The teacher can show good form, but if you're doing bad form, it's probably not going to get corrected. There's too many people. So I'm in this class, and I can't even do the lunges properly or the squats properly because I'm having too much pain in my knee. Now, I do the human thing, and I chalk it up to hereditary something because knee problems run in my family. That's the easy way out. I do the best I can, but I realize I'm not going to build muscle in my legs if I keep having this knee pain. Okay, and Dr. Attia talks a lot about proper form and proper warming up. Everything he's been saying sounded very familiar because I've heard it before from my very own trainer, Kevin. I just didn't want to believe him at the time. You see, I was being what I consider superficial about my workouts. I only wanted to work on the pretty muscles. That's what Kevin called them, the pretty muscles. The ones that I could see when I wear a sundress, or the ones that keep me fitting in my skinny jeans. But longevity requires more than that. I mean, longevity obviously requires your body has more muscle and less fat. I think we all know that, but it also requires for us to be very flexible and have grip strength. As we age, those two things, flexibility and grip strength, are just as important as having muscle and not too much fat. Now, one of the big things to help grip strength is something called dead hanging. I'm going to tell you what that is in just a minute, but Dr. Attia has done tons of statistical research on longevity, and dead hanging is one of the keys to being able to live longer. You know why? Because as you age, if you fall, being able to grip something to keep you from falling is huge. Guess what Kevin used to want me to do years ago? Dead hanging. I used to think that was just the dumbest thing. I wouldn't even do it. I know you're probably feeling sorry for Kevin right now, and you should. But this month, I started working out with Kevin again once a week. And I made the decision that I'm not going to fight him on anything because I know he knows what he's doing, and I'm just going to trust him. So we are dead hanging. We're doing farmer carries, which I'll tell you what those are too. But we're stretching, we're warming up really well, and I'm not arguing with him about any of it. And guess what? My knee pain, it goes away after all the warm-ups we're doing. I just wasn't getting the proper warm-up and didn't realize it. Now, the reason I thought this was a good topic is because, of course, we want to look great as we age, but we also want our quality of life to be really good as well. And all of those things, stretching, warming up, and grip strength, that's all a big part of that. Now, Dr. Atia's suggestion was that a 40-year-old fit woman should be able to dead hang for 1.5 minutes. And basically what dead hanging is, you're just hanging from a bar, by your hands. Just a chin-up. I use the chin-up bar in the gym. So you're just hanging. Now, I cannot hold for 1.5 minutes yet. Right now, I'm at about 1 minute and 7 seconds, so I'm close. Now, he also suggested to be able to farmer carry 75% of your weight, which is basically you carry a weight in each hand and walk back and forth across the gym floor. You're just walking with weights in your hand. That builds your grip strength. So if you weigh 128 pounds, you should be able to carry a little over 45 pounds in each hand. I'm not there yet either. Right now, I can carry about 35 pounds at the moment. So this is an improvement, and I'm really excited about the longevity and how I'm focused on longevity more so than just superficial. My challenge to you today is to learn from my experience and be open to new ideas in every area of your life, not just your fitness. I wanted instant gratification and to only focus on the superficial when nothing is instant when it comes to your fitness and health. And superficial is only going to last so long. We are in no rush. Our life is being created as we grow, and pivoting when you learn something new is part of that process. There's no shame in pivoting when you realize the course you're on isn't the best for you long term. We're in it for the long game. We need to start acting like it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.